Well, got my suitcase, got my Red Bull. It is super early in the morning. Bus is coming. Let's go to Utah. The first thing you gotta do when you come to Utah is find out the food that you don't have at home that you gotta go check out here. And here they have Cane's, they have Mobetta's, and they have In-N-Out, and we're going to In-N-Out because I haven't been in In-N-Out since California, so it's time for me to go to California again, and it's time for me to go to In-N-Out today.
It's gonna go in and out.
Hopefully
not that fast.
So yeah, Tyler's first time at In-N-Out. Let's do it right. All right, here we go. First bite.
It's people.
Worth the trip.
It's made out of people.
Well, our rental car was a little disappointing, but we picked up Tyler. He came all the way from Alberta, Canada, and we're at Diesel Sellers. So we're gonna go check out all the builds that we've been seeing on TV, and we're in the mountains of Utah. So what's the first stop we're gonna make, right?
Well, might as well. We're pretty close. It was close to the airport.
So fun trip. I was like 10 minutes late for my flight because security took my cameras and thought they were bombs, and then I had to pay $1,100 for a flight, so that was fun, but kind of my fault because I didn't come like 2 hours early, but we're here. We're here. We got the Brodozer. We've got, yeah, let's absorb what we've got here because this is amazing. So yeah, it's a little bigger than what you'd expect. I mean, I'm about 6 feet tall, and the tire's like right here, and the bed's like there, way up there. So the bus, for comparison, pretty much my shoulder is at the bottom of it. So pretty big stuff.
Great Salt Lake. I don't know, Steve. Do you think that's why they called it Salt Lake City?
I don't know. Probably just a coincidence. And here we are, the Comfort Inn and Suites. Well, I guess we'll see how sweet it is. It does have a view, sort of. We got mountains in the background. I'm good with that.
Watch, our room is gonna have a view of the garbage cans.
Probably. It's like a chalk outline somewhere.
Open the window and it'll be a brick wall.
Well, I mean, the rental is kind of about that, and the beginning of the trip kind of started out that way. I'm really, pulling my reservations at this point. All right, so we got the suite here. We got all the floor space, and a refrigerator, a microwave, a Keurig, couch over there, footstool, air conditioner, not sure what's in here, closet. Luckily enough, not a brick wall for the view. We got horses out there, we have mountains, not too shabby. Is the bed all right, Tyler?
The bed feels good.
Especially after 2 hours of sleep and
yeah,
flights and all that. But
better than sleeping on a couch, that's for sure.
yeah, Got a desk, got a TV, another chair. It's nothing too crazy, but it was pretty cheap anyway, so I'm happy with it. Yep. It'll do. When you're 40, feels good to sit. And even better to lay down.
Waking up in Utah, oh yes. That view is pretty awesome, gotta say.
All right, so we had to come see the Salt Lake. This is the Great Salt Lake. You can see the mountains in the background. Then we got the lake over here. Got a little lookout point. You can check it out. Yep, it's a lake.
Yeah. Water, it's wet.
Yep. And here we are. We had to go to the Lambo Bentley dealership. We got the Lotuses here as well, but let's go check out some cars that I'm sure, without a doubt, they have no, they took one look at me and they know that I'm not buying one. Dale Earnhardt shirt, Ford hat. He's not buying a Lambo today. These are pretty cool though. I've never seen one in real life. And it's got like that blue metallic. I mean, it's like supercar-esque. It's not.
Well, you always see those. A lot of guys like them. These are smaller, eh?
Yeah, it's fun. Be a fun little car for sure.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the Lambo. I love the way they look. I'm not sure how well I'd fit inside one. And I shudder to think how much anything that I would break would cost. Here's one for you Toyota guys. So this is pretty crazy. I mean, I love to hate on, mostly I like to hate on people that are like hardcore Toyota people because I know they freak out in the comments. But this is pretty cool. So Tyler, this is what I was telling him on the way here. There is a Lambo for him that he can take to Canada and drive on the gravel. We got the Storado.
I don't know if the underbelly would survive the gravel.
I mean, I've seen people jump these. It'll be fine. If you had enough money, who cares, right?
Yeah.
You just buy more parts. It is cool though. I mean, if you had the money, why not, right? What would you take? Would you take the Toyota or would you take the Storado?
To tell you the truth, I'd probably take the Toyota.
I guess.
It burns proper fuel.
Diesel. Yeah, they
Diesel.
need a diesel Lambo for you. Somebody actually did that. They put a Cummins in like in an old like Murcielago, I think it was.
They did have an a marine aluminum block 5.9
Oh yeah.
that you could for lighter weight.
Yeah. I think it was a Gallardo, but they did a swap for SEMA. It was pretty sweet. It was like blowing black smoke out the back, and yeah, it was pretty wild.
Weston's Mustang, that thing's awesome.
Yeah, they do an awesome job.
That's
Look at that.
Amazing paint.
In the Utah sun, we got that flake coming out.
Yeah.
Exposed carbon fiber. Absolutely beautiful car.
That flake.
I like that top scoop too.
Yeah.
The STOs definitely hit different. You got a B. Ah, stay away. Oh, Tyler found his dream car. What do you think?
Yeah, well, when they say it's 40 inches tall, it's 40 inches tall.
Oh yeah. That's crazy.
I mean, look at that. That's insane.
Yeah.
Like, and this is probably even higher than what the race car originally was. It was probably dropped down a bit, eh?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Beautiful car though.
Yeah, they hit a sweet spot. We got no power plant in this one.
So Tyler's a huge Ford guy and he loves the GT40, but for me, if I had like crazy money and I had to buy something, I'm looking more at something like this. I mean, I never knew I was a Rolls guy until I just started seeing them and I was like, these things are awesome. Look at the comfort and luxury that you have in this thing. I mean, obviously you have to have somebody drive you because you're in a Rolls.
Do you smell gas? Did you feel the heat from the brakes? No.
No.
This is a real car.
Yeah, well, this is a race car. This is what you want to be driven around in. Look at the size of the door of this thing. It's absolutely insane. Has to be a suicide door. Has to have the umbrella. It's even got curtains that you can close up so you don't have to see the outside world and all the peasants while you sit in the back in your orange interior with recliners in the back. I mean, that is sick. Look at this thing. Absolute beast. And those wheels are like, I don't even know what size.
24s.
Is it 24s?
Yeah.
It looks bigger than a 24 to me.
24.
I guess. Well, we're rolling on 24s in the Rolls one day. That's pretty sweet. Got the Ducati. So you buy the car and then you get the motorcycle to match. And me without the Camaro on a beautiful road like this. One day I'm gonna have to drag that car out to the west side of the country because there's so many roads to explore. See, our mountains in Canada are a little different. It's like a lot more gray rock and it's more like, I guess, wilderness style, like wilderness vibe. Here it's kind of more like Wild West type movie vibe, but you get a lot of the mountains too, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's like a shale, like a layered crumbling rock here.
Yeah, you get like the whiter rock and then you get the red dirt sometimes. See all the different.
A lot of tumbleweeds.
A lot of tumbleweeds. There's still snow on top of the mountain in some spots. I think they had snow here like a few days ago, but it's supposed to be like 77 here tomorrow. Definitely testing the towing, or not the towing, but the hill climbing ability of our 3.6 liter Pentastar in our little Ram truck here. It's doing pretty good for what it is.
Yeah, different to its DA.
Well, Tyler, you've been to Park City. What is your first thoughts?
I'm too round. I'm a round pig, and that place is square.
People are, yeah, they're different, definitely. They were definitely not.
None of them were locals. Let me tell you that.
It's a certain type of atmosphere.
It's your Whistler type of people.
Yeah. In British Columbia, there's a place called Whistler, and it's like a mountain town with a lot of tourists, and pretty much that's what you get out there. People like us generally don't fit in with the ski rich people kind of crowd, but I mean, it's a nice place. It's very nice scenery and everything like that. But yeah, the crowd just isn't exactly our crowd. I'm more of an Ocean City type person myself. And Tyler's more of a Lac La Biche kind of guy. All right, spotted in the wild. We got one of the new refresh Raptors. It doesn't even have a plate on it.
That's like a dark emerald.
It's that dark green.
Dark green, yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, it almost looks black.
This guy.
I missed. It's a 37 package, so it has that new bumper. And I think if I'm going to get another Raptor, I'm going to be looking at one of those because I've actually really kind of grown on me that new refresh. But we were kind of a little far behind to be able to see it. Let's see if we can get around this guy a little bit. There we go.
Right in front of us.
Come on in, buddy.
Coming.
It's got those nice wheels. That's one thing about mine I really don't like is the wheels. They're just those regular aluminum ones. Pretty boring.
Oh, he's making the brakes.
I'm having a little trouble keeping up with the old 3.6 liter, but the applique on the back is also different. They kind of made it more 3D on the back and put some texture in it. So that was one thing I was missing on mine. I had put the white lettering around it to make it pop, but now they made that look a whole lot better. And I mean, I'm not a fan of the green necessarily. Green is just not my color, but it does look pretty cool on that truck. It definitely changes it up and makes it a little bit different. And the new taillights. Let's get a little closer here. So the new taillights, in the pictures, I thought they looked a little goofy. And I don't know. You tell me, what do you guys think of those new taillights? I don't think that they're my favorite. I think the ones on my truck are a little bit better, but With the 37 package, it really makes that truck stand up.
The wheel well's nice.
Yeah, it makes it look good. And this is a brand new one. It's got a retail sticker in it with the numbers still on it. She's probably on her PDI test drive. But I don't know. Would you guys keep the 23 like I have, or would you go for the new 24 refresh? So we must be in Raptor country because we do have a 20, I think it's probably a 21 maybe. It does have the COVID tailgate on it though without the applique, which I can't say I'm a big fan of that. I don't know why they did that, but I guess some of the trucks have them, and if you like it, you like it. But for me, I would probably switch it back over to the other one if I had a choice. But I think if you're living out in Utah, this is the truck to have because you're good in any weather. It's still sporty. It's still fun. Look at the Raptor and those majestic mountains. It's just a match made in heaven right now. And I'm kind of, not gonna lie, a little bit bummed I'm driving a Pentastar rental truck and not my Raptor right now. But tomorrow we're going to drive some Raptors and it's gonna be awesome.